All right, so today we have one of the books in your series. It's called Puddle Play. I'm going to just go through the pictures and the passage or whatever so you can read it to yourself. I know the picture's not very big. I don't know how to fix it. We have Roxy, Father, Mother, and Andy. Now, you should have one of these books at home with you. It's not Puddle Play, it's another one. So read this page. Pause the video if you need to. Read the page. I'm just going to quickly go through as you read the page, and then I'm going to go back through at the end and reread it to you. And just pause it after each page to read it. All right, now I'm going to go back through and read it to you. Puddle Play. Can we play outside? Asked Roxy. Mother looked out the window. Yes, she said, just don't get muddy. It rained last night. Roxy and Andy ran outside. Now you can pause the video and reread that page again to yourself. The sun was hot and the grass was dry, but there was a big, muddy puddle in the middle of the yard. Roxy ran right up to the puddle. Mother said not to get muddy, said Andy. I'm not, said Roxy. Again, pause the video. You can reread this page to yourself. But it was so hot, and the water looked so cool, Roxy put her toes into the puddle. Mother will get angry, said Andy. I'm just putting my toes in, said Roxy. Roxy stepped into the puddle with all 4 feet. She wiggled her toes. Thick mud squished between them. Andy wiggled his toes in the dry grass, but they just felt hot. So what do you think he's going to do? Roxy splashed some water on her legs. This water feels so good, she said. Andy watched the water run down Roxy's thick fur. He felt very, very hot. Roxy stomped her feet. Then she yelled, "Watch me dance!" She jumped and twirled and splashed. She yipped and giggled and laughed. Mud flew all around. Remember to add some expression to your voice when they're talking. I can't stand it. I'm coming in, called Andy. He ran as fast as he could and made the biggest splash of all. Soon Roxy and Andy were brown, muddy messes. They were having so much fun, they forgot all about what Mother had said. But Mother didn't forget. Roxy, Andy, she called. Mother marched up to them. She did not look happy. What did I tell you about getting muddy? She said. Oh no, said Roxy. She dashed out of the puddle. We forgot. We're sorry, said Andy, running just as fast. I see, said Mother. She looked down at her little foxes. What messes you are. Well, you can't go inside with all that mud. Let's sit down and wait for it to dry. Mother sat down in the grass. Roxy and Andy sat beside her. Oh my, it is hot out here, said Mother. She looked at the puddle. You know, when I was a little fox, I liked puddles too, she said. You did? Asked Roxy. Yes, I did, and I love putting my toes in the mud, said Mother. Really? Asked Andy. What other things did you like? Asked Roxy. I liked playing in puddles, said Mother, with a wink. I knew you were going to say that, said Andy. He flicked a bit of mud at his mother. Then he looked a little worried, but Mother smiled and flicked the mud back at Andy. So was the mother mad at Andy for flicking mud on him? What do you think? Roxy ran to the puddle. You can't catch me, she called. Yes, I can, said Mother. Mother and Andy ran to catch Roxy. Oops, I'm sorry, I didn't have that up there. I'll read it again. Roxy ran to the puddle. You can't catch me, she called. Yes, I can, said Mother. Mother and Andy ran to catch Roxy. And again, you can pause the video and reread it to yourself. And they all played in the mud until the sun went down. I hope you enjoyed this. Don't be afraid to go back and reread this a couple times. Practice your fluency. Practice adding some expression to your voice. Give the characters a voice of their own. Okay? Enjoy.